Every calculation you do in Python, whether it's adding numbers, updating values in loops, or working with data, depends on arithmetic operators. If you misunderstand even one of them, your code might run, but it would give you the wrong output. So, today we are going to build a strong foundation that every Python beginner must have. Hello learners, welcome to your learning hub, the Learning Loop. I am Swati Sharma and this is the 19th video of my beginner friendly Python Go series. If you are joining me for the first time, thank you for dropping by and do not forget to press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you do not miss out on any future videos. And if you haven't checked out my previous videos yet, I would highly recommend you to go back and check those out so that you are all caught up. In today's video, we are going to cover what arithmetic operators are, all the arithmetic operators in Python, and something called compound assignment operators, why do they exist, and how we use them. So, without a further ado, let's dive in. Let's quickly understand what are arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are symbols that allow Python to perform mathematical calculations. They are used whenever you want to add values, subtract numbers, divide data, calculate remainders, or even raise numbers to powers. There are 7 basic arithmetic operators in Python: addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus, and exponential. Let's quickly go over each of the arithmetic operator in detail with examples. I will be doing today's demo in Google Colab, and I will also paste the link to this particular sheet in the description box. So if you would like to come back and review this code, you can go ahead and do that. Let's quickly go over our first arithmetic operator, that's addition operator, and it's, I would say, pretty straightforward. What exactly that means, that we can go ahead and add two numbers. You can just quickly go ahead and just write print 5 plus 7 and run it, and that should give you a result. Or you can store the values in variables. Let's say b is equal to 10 and then write print and just write a plus b, run it, and that should also give you the result. Yep, you can see it's 50. The next one being subtraction operator, again pretty straightforward. You can again write a is equal to 10, b is equal to, let's say, 4, and then write print and then say a minus b, run it, and that should give you the result 6. Again, now with subtraction, if you do it in a reverse order, let's say I say print b minus a, that's I am subtracting the smaller number from the bigger number, it would also give you the result in the negative because it's taking as integer, so negative numbers would also be included. For both addition and subtraction, if you give the numbers as float values, that should also work, and the result would be in a float format, or the results data type would be float. So let's say I say sum is equal to a sum, and then I say is equal to comma, and then I write a plus b, and then I also want to subtract this, so I can write sub and is equal to, and then write a minus b, run it, and you can see I got my result in the float values or a float data type. The next one is the multiplication operator, which means you can multiply two numbers. Let's say is equal to 2 or 3, b is equal to 4, and I just write a multiplied by b. The star is the symbol that you're going to use for the multiplication. Run it, And you can see the result 12, which we get after multiplying 3 and 4. Division operator. Float division operator and division operator more or less are the same. The only difference is the resulting value. So both the operators divide the numbers. The division operator will always have the result in the float format. Even if it's, let's say, 10 divided by 2, then the answer is 5. And I have given the variables in integer format, the output or the result would be float. Whereas in float division, again, if let's say I say 10 divided by 3 and the result would be maybe 3.333 or something, it would always give the result in the integer format. Even if you have float values on there, it would give you the result or output in integer format. And so if you are coding and there is any condition that if the result should be in integer or result should be in float and you're dividing numbers, you can decide on how the output is expected and use the operators accordingly. So let's first see the division operator. Let's say A is equal to 10 and then B is equal to 2, the example just I said, and I say A divided by B, and just give a space. And you can see it is 5.0, which is a float value. Let's take one more example and we will review the same numbers again when we are going through our float division. So I say print A divided by B, and again, obviously that's a float value again. Let's do the float division now and take the same examples. Obviously A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 2, and I say print. For float division there would be 2 slash or 2 forward slash. For one division there would be only 1 forward slash. So A double slash B, that's a float division, and you should get the result in integer. And then again A is equal to 10, B is equal to 3, and then I'll do print, and I say A double slash B, and the result would be again in the integer format. If you would like to check the resulting data type as well, let's do this, print, and I was C, and let's say type C, and look at what's the data type. You can see the int, and you know the result is 3.333, and but it would always give the result in integer format. You can pause the video and do the same. Check the type for the division and see, do 10 divided by 2 and see you would be getting the data type as float. Next one is the modulus operator. Now, modulus operator would give you the remainder after you have done the division. Let's take the same example again. A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 2. And I first, because there would be a 0 remainder, you will get the 0 remainder here. Let's run it and see. You can see the remainder is 0. So that's there. And also check with the 3, 10 divided by 3 example. And let's say print A modulus B. And for modulus, you have to use the percentile symbol. You can see that I have used the percentile symbol. And obviously, the remainder is 1. The next one is exponential operator. If you would like to raise any number to any power, you can do that. Let's say A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 3. And I say print, you have to give 2 stars to let Python know that we are using an exponential operator, or we are trying to raise a number to like 10 raised to power 3. That's what we are doing. So let's do that, and you will see the answer is 1000 because I did 10 double star B. That would be exponential or raised to the power, taken as a raised to the power that number, and you can see the answer is 1000. Now that we have already covered the assignment operators in the previous video and now we have understood the arithmetic operators, let's combine these two ideas to understand something called compound assignment operators. Let's understand this with an example. Let's say I have a variable x and it has a value 3. And let's say I want to increase this value by 5. So the most straightforward way to write this would be x is equal to x plus 5. Now what is happening here is I am taking the value of x, that is 3, adding 5 to it, and now assigning this new value, which is 8, back to x. Now the new value of x is 8. Let's check that as well using the command print x. If I run it, you can see the value is 8. Now Python has given us smaller and cleaner or shorter or cleaner way to write this. What we can do is, instead of writing x is equal to x plus 5, I can write, let me reassign the value x3 and I can write x plus is equal to 5 and then print x, and you can see it gives me the same results. Now the new way, that is x plus is equal to 5, is same as we have written above, x is equal to x plus 5. And this compound assignment works for all the arithmetic operators. Let's cover one more, and then I would like you guys to pause the video and practice all the arithmetic operators, function of arithmetic operators using compound assignments. If in case you run into any issues, feel free to comment below and I will get back to you guys. So let's try one more example. Let's try modulus. Let's say x is equal to 10 and let's say I want to see what would be the remainder if I divide this by 3, and I do print x and I will say it is a 1. Or let's say I want to see whatever the variable is in the x is even number and odd number, which means if the remainder is 0, it's an even number, and if it's an odd number, then that would be 1. And if I do this, I see it's 0, which means it's an even number. Obviously we are going to keep it that, but this logic would help us maybe build more conditions on it, or check if number is even or odd, and we will obviously cover that when we go into conditions, loops, and more advanced topics. But for now, you can see that the compound assignment in Python has literally given us a more shorter and cleaner way to write this. With this, we have come to an end of this video and we have covered the arithmetic operators and also understood the compound assignment operators. In the next video, we will uncover the answer to an important question. How does arithmetic operators behave with different data types in Python? So go ahead and subscribe and press the bell icon so that you do not miss out on this video. And if you like my content, please like, share and comment. I'll see you guys in next video. Until then, happy coding.